What does Paul mean when he says he was caught up into the third heaven? Well, it's not the heaven you think it is. Hi, I'm Jeremy. I'm a deep skeptic, also a pastor. So the way they understood heaven in that time, it's different than the way we understand it today. There were 3 heavens, or sometimes as many as 10, but 3 heavens is the one that Paul is using here, and they're arranged vertically. So just above your head is the first heaven. That's where the clouds and the sky are. Just above that is the second heaven. That's where the moon, the stars, the cosmos is. And then there is the third heaven. And the third heaven is where God dwells. And that's where Paul says he was caught up into. And scholars are pretty clear that Paul, even though he doesn't say it was him, he says he knows somebody. That he's talking about him. Like, rhetorically, it doesn't make any sense for this being about somebody else. Now, if you're going to be a literalist about this, you and you know that I'm not, but you will read the text and you'll see that what Paul is saying is that it is very unusual for a person to be able to go to that level of heaven, to the level of heaven where God dwells. And, you know, that's very different than the way that a lot of people imagine heaven and use the term in modern parlance as the place where everybody goes. And so this is clearly not talking about that concept. This is talking about something else. And Paul's using it to make an argument. The argument that Paul is making here is that there are some other people that are beginning to teach different things, what he would consider erroneous things. And he is saying that he is the sort of super apostle. He is the one that has the right perspective. And he's using this as a way to say, look, I have received special revelation from God. And you know, I went to heaven. God told me things. And he won't tell you what the special revelation is, but the point is that he is making is that this is yet another reason that makes him the apostle that is the one that you need to trust right now. And why that's important is because Paul is not making a claim or arguing for this 3-level understanding of heaven. Paul is making a bigger argument. And that's why taking the Bible seriously, not literally, is important in really understanding its meaning, especially its meaning to the original hearers. And just like hell has almost no biblical specific basis, the idea of heaven is the same way. There's very, very little in the Bible about heaven or hell. Well, at least our modern understanding of those things. And that's important because choosing to believe in this modern understanding of heaven and hell, that bad people go to hell and are punished eternally, and the good people go to heaven and get to be with God forever and ever in a place that has mansions and streets that are made of actual gold, is a choice that you make. You are choosing to believe in that, and it's not a choice between believing the Bible and believing in those understandings of the afterlife. It's a choice to believe in a modern idea, a modern conception, and that's really important. It's not a choice between believing the Bible or not, because, repeat after me, we take the Bible seriously, not literally.